Researching public stock used to be a difficult and time-consuming task. Usually we had to wait for an analyst to attend the corporate meeting, write a report, and send it out to us. Today, all that has changed. Most companies use a webcast to present not only their earnings, but also their goals and objective for the company. Terrific insight for an investor. And the great thing is, we can attend those meetings right from our desk in real time. Today, our look at Ollie's Bargain Outlet Stores, an old-fashioned in-store retailer of closeout merchandise. Welcome, it's Wednesday, April 2nd, and this is Value Side. I'm your host, David Ravel. Now, our analysis today should not be considered a recommendation either to buy or to sell this or any other related security. Ollie's Bargain Outlet Stores is a chain of closeout merchandise stores which has seen tremendous growth over the past 7 years. Closeout merchandise is inventory that another retailer wants to get rid of. Ollie's purchases this inventory at a greatly reduced price and passes the discount on to their customers. The company began in 1982, headquartered in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. By 2011, the company had expanded to 100 stores. So that's 29 years for the first 100 stores. Now, in just the past 7 years, they've added another 172 stores. They operate out of 2 distribution centers, the first in York, Pennsylvania, and the second in the Atlanta, Georgia area. And it has been these distribution centers that have been the real heart and soul of Ollie's expansion. Using the latest in logistics and inventory management, Ollie's has been able to move their ever-changing inventory and thereby reduce their own storage time. And this is key. With Ollie's strategy of purchasing closeout inventory, they must be able to move large quantities of goods quickly and then distribute to their retail chain stores. For instance, currently on their shelves are closeout candles and other merchandise from Yankee Candle, all of which came available when Yankee Candle elected to cut back. Currently, Ollie's is advertising and soliciting for the purchase of any outstanding toy inventory. And of course, this is aimed squarely at Toys R Us. Toys R Us, the large nationwide toy chain that recently closed all their stores. I believe that Toys R Us is currently in bankruptcy and the legal process will have to progress before any inventory can actually be sold. But by being one of the first retailers to express an interest, Ollie's should be in a good position to purchase what they want of the Toys R Us inventory. Ollie's has a market capitalization of $4 billion and last quarter reported an 18% improvement in sales. All this has not gone unnoticed on Wall Street, where this nearly $60 stock carries a sky-high 52 price-to-earnings ratio. To find the earnings webcast, go to ollies.us, scroll to the bottom for Investors Relations, and Ollie's conference call is slated to begin half an hour after the market close at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Also up today will be Lennar Corporation, by dollar volume, the nation's largest home builder. Lennar is headquartered in Miami, Florida. And to say that this is a well-seasoned company is an understatement. The company has been publicly traded for 63 years and currently has a market capitalization of over $15 billion. In 2016, Lennar built 29,000 homes across the country with revenue of over $12.5 billion. I do note that they did report a 2% decline in earnings for last year. Again, like most of the companies we are seeing report right now, Lennar should enjoy the benefits of a reduced corporate tax rate. This should be especially important for Lennar, as I believe that this will more than offset any negative effects of higher interest rates. For home builders, there is almost always a direct correlation of higher interest rates and lower home sales. After all, One of the principal decisions for any home buyer is their interest rate sensitive monthly mortgage payment. For me, one of the real positives of Lennar is that they carry absolutely no long-term debt. In times of uncertainty, it's a huge plus to avoid those monthly fixed expenses. Now, their website is to begin at 11 o'clock this morning. To participate, go to lennar.com and again scroll to the bottom for investor relations. If you missed the live webcast, Lennar is making it available for the next 90 days, also in that investor relations section. And that brings you up to date on the company earnings reports for today. We'll be back tomorrow to see how they did. This has been a copyrighted edition of Value Side, published before the opening of the New York Stock Exchange for Wednesday, April 4th. Don't forget, you can hear Value Side on Google Music, SoundCloud, iHeartRadio, iTunes, and now on YouTube. For all of us at Value Side, I'm David Ravel, hoping you have a great day.